Time to take a look at what's new in Warframe for the week commencing the 26th of September 2022. And Nightwave, well, Elite Acts, defeat a Silver Grove Spectre. That's actually really easy to do. It's basically on Earth. You just have to hope you have the correct components to actually spawn one, because the apothecs needed, yeah, they can be kind of annoying to actually build and have enough of to do this every time it pops up. There is also kill 1,000 enemies in the Steel Path. That one is actually pretty easy. I love that one. Just have to do a survival mission and you can do it fairly easily actually. Just one of the lower level Steel Path missions. Normal acts: collect 15 Vorma fast residue in the Cambion Drift, complete 9 invasion missions of any type, complete 3 Void Armageddon missions. That should be more of an elite one. And then make it a Steel Path. Void Armageddon missions, those things are actually a pain to do. Pick up 8 rare mods and complete 3 assassination missions. Cred offerings has the usual Nihil's Obelite, 10,000 Kuva, 5 Nighttime, Extract, 4 band parts, Catalyst, Reactor, lots of different helmets. Have to kind of take a look through and, well, Gaia's helmet is here. One of 2, and I'm actually surprised that has turned up so... I really don't want to say quickly, but I'm surprised it's there. I was hoping for one of Stanix's helmets to actually turn up, though. That would be amazing. Aura-wise, Shotgun Scavenger, Infested Impedance, that just slows down Infested, Energy Siphon, that regenerates energy over time, and Shield Disruption, that takes away 18% shield capacity. Tends to only work against the Corpus because they're the ones that tend to use it. There is the Pangolin Sword, actual blueprint to build the melee weapon. The Prime version is sadly way better. There is the Heat Dagger, again, it's a blueprint to actually build it. Same as the Heat Sword, blueprint to build that as well. The sword slightly better than the dagger, and the ceramic dagger as well. Lots of weapon blueprints this week for some reason. Skin wise, there is the Merlock Desert Camo skin blueprint, the Sindo Dagger Axe skin blueprint, and Wolf Beacon. This is the only way to summon the wolf. You can pick up many, you can only use 1 per mission, and if you want to be a huge troll, just wait until you're doing Steel Path and summon him and then, because he will annihilate you. But if you do take him down, it is the only way to hopefully get one of the Wolf Sledge parts, because they only drop from him. Augment wise, Recharge Barrier, Electric Shield Augment for Volt, the Supra Accuracy while aiming augment, and the Tetra, pretty much the same thing but increases the projectile speed. Heading over to see Teshin, see what he has brought for his Steel Path Honours this week. Yeah, the Steel Path Honour store, it's the 50,000 Kuva. Sadly, if you did miss it, it was the Umbra Forma last week. I'm still really hoping that they update this at some point to add in the other... Even if they had the in-action glyphs kind of rotating round with maybe even the secondary arcane and the primary arcane that, yes, I did use that. Finally, but still means I've got to pick up another one. Anyway. Even if they had these rotate through, so the primary one comes one week, the secondary comes the next week. I have seen so many ideas on how they can make this different every week, so it's worth checking on. And we don't get that. Even the Veiled Riven Cipher is a fixed thing. We just get the one item that changes every week. Then every 8 weeks it resets. It means it's another 7 weeks, sadly, until the Umbra Forma returns. But the 50,000 Kuva, that is actually a pretty decent deal, considering 10,000 is 15. 50,000 is 55. If you have Helmets Invigoration segment, now is the time to come in and have a look at what they are. These are different for every player. The frames are different, and the invigorations themselves are different. Every 10th invigoration, of course, mutates it, so you could put ability strength and sprint speed, for example, onto whatever frame you have equipped. And to be fair, 200% ability strength, oh, that would be overkill on Mr. Stanix here. Kind of wish I was I say that way too often. And no, I'm still not doing that to him. I need to level up Mr. Kahl over here that sadly, and I did kind of post a video about this yesterday, earlier today, literally depends where you are now, that would still be yesterday. It was 25 hours ago. Anyway, Kahl's weekly mission has not reset this week. It will reset on Wednesday, the same time as the Archon hunt. But don't worry, it will be back to its normal weekly resets next week, but weirdly enough, even though this doesn't reset until Wednesday, this will also be resetting on Wednesday and again next week, because the Archon hunt starting next week will be the weekly reset when everything resets, which is great. I love the fact the missions are the same for everybody, but the bonuses here, the frame and the weapon, is different for everybody. It is just weird that Kahl is going to reset midweek, and then next weekly reset will be back to resetting every week. It seemed weird for them to do this for 1 week. Obviously they expected something to be a problem that hasn't been a problem, and means that he can go back to normal as soon as possible. I'm also guessing it has something to do with the fact that what his mission was going to be this week wasn't ready, because they were working on a hotfix that isn't out until later in this week, because hopefully they are making the changes to his missions this week that will be kind of great. But with that, we'll leave this off here. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.